Just before we jump straight into it, of course, follow me on all my social media accounts, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram. Obviously, follow me on Instagram. That's the most important one, posting daily, and especially in the off-season. Got a little bit of a countdown there. You're always going to get unbiased Collingwood news, whether that be everything that's going on at the club, about the club, going on in the club. I'm always going to be the first, not to toot my own horn, but beep, beep. Anyway, if you are a new sweeper, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe and notification bell. If you do like what I'm putting out, I'm going to be putting out a lot more positivity into this YouTube channel, which I know you guys really enjoy. If you are a returning sweeper, welcome back. Thank you so much for rejoining me. As always, I really appreciate you. Let's get into this review. What is going on, sweepers? Welcome back to another episode of Swoop. In this episode, we'll be going over the Collingwood Kangaroos AFLW game that just happened over the weekend. So let's run the intro, jump straight into it. So, as you all are well aware by now, the Collingwood girls played the Kangaroos over the weekend, and we had a fantastic win against one of the league leaders. You know, they could have went on and won the premiership last year. We obviously went down to them by 2 points in that semi-final last year in our first finals series, but we had something to prove this time around. We've won 3 on the trot. So had North Melbourne, or the Tasmanian Kangaroos, whatever they're called at the moment. So they had three in a row as well. It was a battle of the heavyweights. It was Saturday night at Marvel Stadium. Let me tell you, it felt so good to be back at Marvel, just walking up through the gates, you know, scanning my mobile ticket and getting my bag checked, the casual Marvel, getting bomb checked as well. You know, just the casual Marvel stadium things. But seriously, it was amazing to be back at a ground. Like, I've been to all the Collingwood games so far. I'm pretty sure that I have been. But being at a stadium like Marvel, I know it's not the MCG. I know Marvel gets a bit of a bad rap, but it was just good because footy is back, and just to, you know, I haven't set foot in Marvel Stadium for, you know, well, obviously since 2019. Not a lot of people have. Well, not anyone did in 2020. So it was a surreal feeling again. I felt like a kid in a candy shop again, which was nice. But enough of that. The girls played so well. It was a very, very, very tight affair. You know, there was only 4 goals kicked in the entire game. We kept the Kangaroos goalless for their first time in their history. They kicked 8 behinds. It was thanks to our pressure, our outside work, our run. We're seeing a Collingwood side that just epitomises the side-by-side mentality. All these girls are working for each other, and that's exactly what you want to see. There's no big egos. There's no look at me, look at me. Everyone knows their place in the team, and they will step up when they have to step up to help out their teammate. Like I said, it was a very tight affair. It was high pressure, lots of tackling. We pretty much beat the Kangaroos in every facet of the game, except for except for clearances where we just broke even. But that's not too bad. You know, we beat them in tackling, disposals, kicks, marks, pretty much everything else. And it was just a good all-rounder game. And it would have been something really nice for Scott Gowan, one of our assistant coaches, used to coach North Melbourne, and he coached against us last season, and they let him go because of COVID or whatever. But now he's with us, and he takes care of the midfield sort of department, and our midfield just ran circles around the North Melbourne girls. Bree Davey, another 30-plus disposal game. I'm pretty sure that's 2 games in a row, and she is an absolute jet the way she goes about it. She can hit targets. She's not afraid to put her head over the ball. Well, you can see 30 disposals, more of those kicks than handball, so she's always trying to get those meters gained and set up down the line. You know, in saying that, it does take a midfield to kind of propel you forward and stuff, but I feel like our back line, when the Kangaroos were peppering the goals, kind of in that second quarter, some of that third quarter as well, have really stood up. They've been unheralded all season. Ruby, Lauren Butler's come up, you know, from nowhere. She's, you know, finally getting into it after a couple seasons in the squad. Stacey Livingston as well. Would hate to go up against her, the way she goes about it, and I don't think, you know, she could beat her opponent one-on-one all day. We saw what she did, obviously, to Taylor Harris and Sabrina as well from Richmond when she was playing on her as well, like that. And obviously, like, Alana Porter as well. She does her bit. Steph Chochi as well, our captain, does her bit as well. So the back line is the backbone of our team. And I think that, you know, we've got such a great defense, and it helps our offense. You know, we only have to score 4 goals, but we have such confidence in our back line that we know the ball, if it goes in there, it's going to come straight back out, or we're going to take control of the game from the back line. And, it's our leaders up there as well. It's Steph and it's Stacey and it's Ruby now as well. It would be remiss of me if I didn't talk about what an absolute jet Chloe Molloy is. That snap goal from like 30 meters, that running onto that Sheridan kick off the ground as well. She scored, I think I saw a stat, she scored one goal in each of her last 7 games, which is a AFLW record. I don't know what else to say. She's a phenomenal player and someone you could pay price of admission just to see Chloe get the ball. What I love about Chloe as well is that at one stage in the game against the Roos, yes, she was playing in the forward line. Obviously, that's how she scores her goals. The Roos were peppering their goals. She goes into the back line. She was kind of playing deep, but then started playing off the half back. Goes into the midfield. You see that running goal, that run through the middle, dodges a couple players, kicks to Jordan member who takes a great mark as well. So Chloe is an all-rounder. Yes, she does her best work in the forward line, but if we need her, she can go down back, and she's accountable. She's smart with the ball. She's got a good footy IQ. So you can give the ball to her off the half-back line, and something brilliant is going to happen from it. I like that we're finally being considered premiership contenders now. We've won 4 in a row, which is a record for the Collingwood AFLW team. And we versed Melbourne over the weekend. If we can get over Melbourne, who are a good team, it's our destiny to take, really. I know we haven't versed the likes of Adelaide, and Fremantle's up there as well, undefeated. So yes, give us Fremantle. Yes, give us Adelaide, which I no doubt that we will end up versing them. But we can only play who's in front of us at the moment. But I think that this team is just doing something absolutely special. And I was saying on Twitter as well that if you're not on the Collingwood AFLW bandwagon, it's about time to jump on, because this team is, I literally just said it, they're doing special things. And it started when Steve Simmons was picked up to coach us. That was 12 months ago or whatever it was. The team really had a renaissance since then, and all the credit goes to him and his assistant coaches, but the credit goes to the girls as well. They want to improve, and that's what you'd love to see. They don't want to just be stagnant and, we'll let the older girls do it and take the brunt of it, blah, blah, blah. These young girls are finally stepping up. Lauren, Ruby, Chloe, even Tani Brown, Joanna Lynn, Alana Porter. The list goes on. And can I just say that we're doing all of this without Ash Brazel, our best defender. Ash is not in the team. We're still recovering from the ACL. So imagine the next level that we can go once we have Ash in our team and leading off that back line. And, God, deep into finals action, I dare say. Anyway, this has been my little review of the game. I know it's a little bit late, but it's been a little bit crazy down here. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets, and until next time, double shackers, I'll swoop you later.
Ooh la la.